Hi, good evening. My god, why does that feel so loud? What the heck? Am I louder than normal? I don't think I am. But hi, good evening. How are we all? Do hope you're well. That was a weird way of starting this, but do hope you're well. And you know the drill at this point, but I hope at the very least you are residing in that sweet zone that is just about in between. And of course, welcome to everyone in the chat right here, right now. And welcome to everybody watching this on playback as well. Hi, do hope you enjoy. Stuff and things have happened apparently. I saw Discord had a bit of a poop. What was that? Music's quite loud? I don't know, it shouldn't be. Oh, that's why. It's there twice. Oh, of course it is. No, wait, nope. I have it on a different, I have it on a different volume thing now. I have it on a different volume wheel now for you guys. Is that alright? Is that volume better? How's that? Is that alright? I forgot I updated something and well, not broke it, but changed it. I forgot I changed it. That's my bad. But hi, of course, it's another Tech Tuesday is upon us. And also, in terms of what you were asking, was I going to go get coffee? No, I had my coffee pre-prepared. It was there. And also, I actually went to go get a glass of water. That's what I went to go get. That's what I actually went for. Because I realized I didn't have any water to drink. I was only coffee, which fine, but coffee is not hydration. I saw, dude. I saw. That went nuts, didn't it? Is it still going? It went absolutely crazy, didn't it? It's still climbing up in the rankings? Good lord, it's nearly at 1,500. Holy poop. Nice. Wowzers. Well, indeed, you did indeed learn how to Twitter. Something I've been struggling with for many a year and slightly given up on, but it's fine. I don't Twitter very much, so therefore I technically am not well versed in the Twitter zone. Yeah, dude, that's nuts. Wait, it's even higher than that now. It's on 1,000. It's on 107. Oh yeah, no, you were right. Retweets is right. Yep. Damn. Damn. I was very nearly. It sounds awful. Part of me was hoping that Discord was still going to be down when I went live, so I could just be like, hey, you could always chat right here. But hey, it's a thing. It's a whole shebang. It's what it is. It's what it is. And what it is apparently is an aggressive algorithm on Twitter. it really shoves out what's trending, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but my god. Wait, come on, go over there. That's fine and dandy. We are good. Wait, most stuff I wanted to answer to would have been controversial because it was ranting about stupid people. Oh, it's Twitter, innit? It's Twitter. It's fine. It is what it is. A lot of people are going to be like, because it's a popular post, like, and largely probably because it was a popular post, a lot of people were probably just there, like, ranting and raving about the fact that, like, because they wanted to get a voice, or like something stupid, or like, they're like, oh, well, it's not down when I found the tweet. It's like, well, it was when you posted it, so. Me. You know, like, as far as I'm concerned, me. Oh wait, what? Is that actually a thing? Sorry, I know this is totally off topic, and I know this is supposed to be Tech Tuesday, but I just saw an amazing post that I'm super curious to see more of, and I want to know everything about it. And it's Destiny related. I didn't want to watch that. I don't know what that was. Oh, you just mean general Twitter? Oh yeah, no, Twitter. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, Twitter is 100% a strange beast. It's a strange beast, but we won't go too far into it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Same with all the social medias out there. Anyway, I'm aware I've digressed immediately and massively. We started talking about Twitter. We started talking about Destiny, which big fan, by the way. And next week on Witch Queen. I'm debating whether or not to miss a Tech Tuesday for Witch Queen launch, because I really want to play Destiny on launch day, and I know that's really bad. Could you guys forgive me over here? I might be able to do a supplementary thing. Plus, also, I'm not going to lie, because funds have gotten a little slim on the ground, I might have not been able to buy one of the things I wanted to have for today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about, obviously, some projects and stuff, and show you something I was planning on trying to do. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do it now. Actually, yes I can. It's going to be a lot more cumbersome. Can I do it? Oh, I can, but I'm going to have to dig deep into a box. Basically, I was actually going to try this thing out and actually turn it on and see what it looked like and see how RGB it was, because I mean, I want to see how RGB we get with M.2 slots, because it basically will help me decide if I want to put this in Nemo Mark II or not, because I kind of want to, but if it's going to look poop, I really don't want to at the same time, you know. Essentially all it is, it's a hunk of metal with some RGB on it. It's not the craziest thing. But basically the thing I need to get for this is I was going to turn it on because it's ARGB. I needed a header for it, which I have. I have got a little control-y doodle. I have got a controller for it, but it's Molex powered. So I would need a power supply to control it. And again, I have a power supply, but it's like a full ATX power supply that's like in a box under the small desk, under the tech desk. So I might have to go digging to try and find it a wee bit. I'm not entirely sure where it is. But what I can do is, what we can still do is we can still keep going, because I realized I missed quite a few key design features that we didn't get to last time on the distro plate for Nemo. And I also want to I want to design really quickly a little test piece for my pump, to make sure the little distro like pump section bit's gonna work. So I could do that today. as well as that. But one thing I did also want to ask your opinion on is I have a project here that I started a while ago and then kind of buried it because I didn't have time, and I kind of stopped just because it was frustrating and it wasn't working so well. And what that is, where is the other bits of it? Here it is. Yeah, basically it was a project that I had in mind that I was going to, and this is it's something that I want to. I wasn't really going to talk about too much. I did talk about it once with somebody to see what they thought of the idea, and I won't go into how they responded to said idea, but it was along the lines of it's not worth it, but I wanted to do it anyway. But basically, I'm going to put it to you guys without saying too much about what it is. I wanted to turn something that's not necessarily normally wireless into something that is then wireless. And I started making the little USB to what Bluetooth thing. I don't know if it exists as a unit already, but I started to try and do it and hit a bit of a roadblock, and I don't remember what the roadblock was. But I thought it could be something we could take up again on stream and have a little gander at and see if we could get it to work. Because this essentially is a way you could turn a USB keyboard wireless, but you have to like program it through a special like serial encoder thing, and it's very weird, and yeah, it was a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. I went down a bit of a rabbit hole with it, and it got very complicated very quickly. But if it's something that you guys would be interested in seeing and going further with, like I'm up for doing it on stream. It might be a lot of Googling and a lot of frustration. Is all. Because I know a bit about Arduino coding and that kind of stuff, but I don't know enough to like confidently do it like with this kind of level. Anyway, I knew enough to do what I had to do in my old job, and I could always learn it. And I can pick it up quite quickly because I know the bases and all that. But like, this is like quite next level in terms of what it was dealing with. Yeah, it would have been quite an interesting project if it worked. It would have been really cool. In my opinion, it would have been very cool. But I don't know what you guys think. If you want to do it, you have no idea about this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know a great deal. I know enough. But yeah, as I say, it's not something that I like. I am top tier knowledgeable about, but like I want to learn it and I want to do it because I think it could be a thing. And in fact, you know what? I'm actually going to Google now. I kind of want to Google now to see if there's been any updates or changes in this kind of stuff before we get started. Because I want to find out if there is an easier way of making something wireless. Because it's a wireless, like a wireless to USB interface, which is for some reason trickier than it should be. Because what it ended up being the case of what I was going to be doing. So this thing right here. So this little chippy doodle. This has an Arduino on it, and this would have then plugged in and interfaced with the device in question. So it goes in via just USB on the front, and I thought about either desoldering that and directly wiring the USB connectors to it, or I don't know. That was a kind of the end point. But this is the chip that does the magic. This is a Bluetooth, just a Bluetooth transmitter that's all wired up, and you can buy them for not too expensive online, and you can program this. But to program it is quite tricky because you have to literally, I don't know if you can see it, like the tiny little black wires that are on there, they are soldered directly to the inputs on the chip itself, rather than these prongs here to program it. And that was very tricky, and I burnt the first one, and this one was very difficult to get on there. And programming this didn't seem to want to work. And then after that, I then had to figure out a way of connecting this to this. And that was where I got stuck. Because I couldn't get this to reprogram in the way I wanted it to reprogram. Hence why this is on here. These little cables. Because this was supposed to then go into here, I believe. I don't remember where. But it was meant to go in there like that. And then program. It was quite quite advanced. Like, this is a whole bag of stuff for it. To give you an idea of what was involved with it. So it was quite the process. But I obviously don't necessarily want to say too much and talk about what it actually was. Because if it ended up being something that was very possible and someone beat me to it, I'd be gutted. I'm going to have a cheeky Google and see if there's an easier way of doing it. Wait, what? Is that actually what I need? No way, that can't be it. What? Did I just I literally just Googled a thing and found a thing, maybe. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, so this says it's a Bluetooth module that offers an affordable way to let your microcontroller talk to your Bluetooth device, such as Bluetooth mobile phones, laptops, or Bluetooth adapter. Bluetooth module provides TTL level interface and supports every microcontroller on the market. Plug in Arduino IO expansion shield into Bluetooth and it's ready to use. It shows how you do it, maybe. I mean, it might still work, and it's not actually tremendously expensive. You are also right, like potentially that could work. Because I actually have where did I put it? I literally had a Bluetooth. Ah, here it is. My way seems hard. I mean, true. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But this thing is this was actually, I think this is just a Bluetooth wireless adapter that might work. I've not taken it apart, so I don't know what goes on inside. But it might work. Maybe. But usually when you look at the little adapters, they're like, whoopsie, not that. They're this. So they're usually teeny tiny little things. I mean, this isn't exactly big. But I mean, I could buy like a super cheap one and just rip it apart and see what makes it tick. The thing is though, the only downside to these, usually they are the receiver and the transmitter, and I need something similar to that in like, I don't know if this will work. See, there you go. That's what I have. One of those. This thing. Because that essentially is what I have, and that's what should just connect to whatever it should. Yeah, there you go, Mega Nano board. But like it should just work, and mine for some reason didn't. They also weren't that cheap on when I bought them. They were not that cheap. This is the one I just found. This one to me seems, I know it looks more complicated, but it also doesn't. Make sure I don't take about an expensive keyboard to test it. That's true. Well, I have an inexpensive keyboard. That might work. I actually genuinely do as well. I have an old wireless keyboard and mouse combo thing that I used to have for a while. I can take that apart and see what makes that tick. Although that might not work. So I can almost guarantee that would be wired up in a way that I couldn't use. There'd obviously be one soldered board, probably. You would hope. Yeah, because I mean, I am curious about this because it's can I just Google this? Wiki DF robots, DF robot. Oh, it's on Amazon as well. Yes. How much is it on Amazon? Cool. Currently unavailable. Nice. $18 on there. Because like I said, I think that this looks like it should be a thing and it should just work. Because that even has like toggle switches on it and a link LED and everything like that. Where was the page I opened about it? This thing, right? Basically, as long as this would work. As long as this thing would like do as long as it would do keyboard protocol, it should do what I want it to do. Mine's not going to go into something like this. I have a much smaller Arduino than that. This doesn't look that hard. Potentially, anyway. I would also need to buy one of these things as well. I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, that's not that expensive. Oh man, I think I might have just found a way of doing this. Case makes things look easier. Yeah, true. You're not wrong. This is the only thing that like... This is the thing that puts me off the idea of using the one that I was... like what I'm looking at, because this is like the one I have was like this kind of price. It was like £5. I don't even think wait, did I even pay that much for it? I don't remember if I did, but either way it was like this kind of price when these other ones are a lot more expensive. So I love how... Oh no, it wasn't on there. Okay. I wish to find more of these devices. What do you do? What do you do? Bluetooth module, Bluetooth stereo amplifier. You sent me a DM. Now Discord's working. Ooh. Ooh. That's not my... I know, but that's not my actual thing, so it's fine. I know what you're thinking, though. It's a different thing. Intentionally. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. I want to find this on their website though. How do I find this as a thing? I want to know more about it. I want to know what it does. Does DF Robot actually make the Latte Panda board that I was using for the longest time? What is it? Is it literally an amp? Oh. Okay, I wasn't... For some reason, I wasn't expecting it to literally be an amp. Okay. There you go. Can make Bluetooth speakers. That's kind of cool. I love that it has an IR receiver on it still, though. Doesn't show that. Oh, it's on. It's not even there on that one. It's just there on this. I guess they might use it to flash it. That's interesting, though. Yeah, I might actually investigate this a bit more off stream, and see if it's viable. Maybe. I'm gonna save these. Give me 2 seconds. It's going to go into my folder of ideas. Where are we? I have loads of folders named things that I don't want to give away what they are. What do I want to call this? There we go. So you're in there. And so are you. Right. Oh my god, that was a lot of pages to open up. Be gone. Right, let me either way, let's get Fusion open. And we can start doing the main event for the evening. We can start designing Nemo. Well, continue designing Nemo. We haven't started designing it. We started designing it a while ago. I'm also... Oh, man. Part of me is also very tempted to crack this thing open. Like, I really want to just crack it open and see what it does. Let's see what's inside it, because I'm not precious about it. In fact, I don't even remember if it worked particularly well. Because it disconnected from my headphones like all the time. It wasn't that great at what it should have done. Right. Where are we? What was I doing before? What were we? Oh yeah, no, we were gonna do some more to the distro plate. Distro. So yeah, so the thing I realized I missed, quite an important thing, nothing too big, nothing major. It's kind of major, but I forgot the fill port. And also drain port, which I'm going to use them interchangeably. So I'm going to try that, because basically where this was at, this was looking pretty good until I realized that I needed to do add a fill or a drain port. I also did actually look at someone that makes distro blocks, and I could probably get away with this being a little further out. Although I'm quite happy where it is, because it kind of needs to be further out anyway. Because I need to add some stuff on there, like I need to add where the seals are going to go and that sort of stuff. I need to add all that around it. And to do that, they need to be a decent distance away, and they also need to not touch like these are right here. So this is actually going to have to move anyway, which is kind of annoying. But it can potentially be more like that. So it's not the end of the world. Although I'd rather it wasn't like as far off if it doesn't have to be, but that should be okay. Maybe. Hopefully. And that should then, I'm hoping, be enough to add in the seals and stuff. I was also thinking about this, looking at where to put like put the fill port in, because I also thought of ideas of having this to be used as a reservoir. I have like a little mini res like here somewhere, because this is just like empty space at the moment. So I was gonna put like the fill port here somewhere, but then also like like have just the fill port here, like, but then connecting onto this somehow, so I have it like here and then just go straight in. But then I was like, if I'm gonna do that, I may as well figure out an area to put a res, because then it's just useful to have. But the problem that I realized was that is an out, so that this is an inlet at the bottom, and you don't really necessarily want the reservoir to be filling from the bottom and going to the top. You want it to fill from the top and drain down. So I was like, I was looking at this the other day. All right, I was looking at this the other day. I didn't do anything. I was a good boy. I planned for today. But what I thought about doing was making this a tighter turn, so it comes straight out into a little mini 90, like down here somewhere, and having this do like a funky like wiggle shape down here. And then have this become an area that was a bit thicker and full, and then make it a mini reservoir with the fill port on it as well, which should still work theoretically. So I might do that now to get rid of all that for the moment. Makes things a bit easier to concentrate on. But I'm actually going to do that because why the heck not? You're not gonna let me move you, are you? Come on. Nope. Of course you're not. No, I'm just going to have to delete it, aren't I? It is fine. It is what it is. What are you? That's you. But yeah, honestly though, you just going back to you saying about cracking hardware open that you're not using, like genuinely, like it's not a bad idea. Like all jokes aside, like just if you have like a bit of old tech that you know is broken and you don't care about trying to get fixed or replaced or anything, like it's genuinely worth just like busting it open just to see what makes it tick, because it's how I learned to do a lot of what I do. And like it's one of those things where, yeah, you may as well try. Like say it's not going to hurt if it's broken already. Like it's already broken, so you may as well, right? You just may as well. You may as well do it and just find out what makes it tick. It's all part of the course. It's all part of the fun, as they say. What I'm actually also going to do though is like I say it what's this? Oh, that's those. Yeah, like it might spark something. You never know. This is a part of like, because I used to take apart stuff when I was younger quite often. Like I would just dismantle things because, and like not because I was a reckless child, but like just because I wanted to figure out what, well, as we literally just said, like what makes it tick. Like it was one of those things where I was like, man, you may as well. It's broken. I want to see what it does. So I did. For better or worse, sometimes I got... What? Oh, that's why, yeah. There you are. You need to go up here. Okay, what? Why have you shot up? Go where you should be. Ah, nope. Why did we move you about here, wasn't it? Yeah, it should be fine. It's a very tight 90, but I'm sure I can do it. Be alright. Well, yeah, exactly. You just throw it away anyway, and if you throw it away in bits, no one's gonna know any different. So, may as well. That's one thing it might actually do, though. It might pop. So be on your guard for that. You might get some explosions. That's part of the fun, right? Right? Why? Why are you there? Stop. 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 I guess it's actually fine. It's a little annoying, but it's not the worst. Project. I can grab your middle. In a bit. I also want to grab your middle. What's my cousin just Oh God, really? Oh no. Well, that's where like it becomes. There's like a strange, like I feel like there's a bit of a distinction between breaking something and taking it apart. If it works and you take it apart and you can't put it back together, or you don't put it back together, that's a problem. If it doesn't work and you don't care, then fine. Yeah. Because like I said, like the thing I want to make wireless is not necessarily a cheap thing to take apart. But I've been constantly on the lookout for a second-hand one. To see if I could find one that was available. But with not much success. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked by doing stuff. The brain noodle is not strong today. Apologies. What do I want? I want a slot. What's half of 13? 6.5, isn't it? 6.5. Jesus. See what I mean? Oh God damn it! I did it the wrong way. Lord above. Tonight is going to be interesting. If we take this to about here, that should give this enough space still. No, it won't. Damn it. I have to go to like here, I reckon. Yeah, that should be okay. Do this. And if I do like I kind of want it to look cool. There we go. Watch Ben destroy all his work. So you joke about me destroying things. Like say, I mean, I did it with the webcam, and that turned out okay. The webcam actually worked. It still continues to work, I might add. This song, I love it to bits, but it always, and I know I always bring this up on stream, but it reminds me so much of those like things you got as a kid that let you whirl them around and it went like, I know that's an oddly specific thing, but like it really reminds me of those. Should have been paying attention to what angle I did that on, so I could have just typed it. There we go. That's better. But also, in terms of me just generally destroying stuff, like it's not an uncommon occurrence. You got no clue. See, this is the thing that I had last time as well. Like, not many people knew what I was on about. And it was mildly frustrating. And I know that sounds really petty, like, oh, you should know what I'm talking about. But like, have you never had that when you know what you're trying to talk about and you just cannot for the life of you think of the name of it? So this is more along the lines of what I was thinking about. Oh, that wasn't a bad guess. Because I couldn't remember exactly where it went. That wasn't a bad guess at all. I'll take that. See, where did I move that? Because I must have already moved it at some point. For it to be registering as a thing in the timeline. Standard 7, isn't it? So that's you. So can I just edit that? I guess not. Okay. It's not okay with our toys? No, it's a thing. I swear it's a thing. Look, I feel like I've got to prove this to you now. I feel like I need to find it. It's gonna move back up there, isn't it? Ah! Just want to copy it, right? Fine. Move and copy it. I want. Wait, how big is that as a circle? An 8 mil circle. Okay. Can I move that now? No. Right, it's fine. Don't need to. Don't need to. Fine. 8 mil. Done. I should really name my parts? Nah, they're kind of named. They are kind of named. They're called standard because it is a standard fitting. So they are sort of named. Sketches aren't. These are. Although we do have CPU Blovk. Because I put a V instead of the C. So it is kind of named, but not named well. Yeah, so there's that. I feel like that should work now as a bit of a fill zone, because if this is filled from here, it's going to go down, and this is like, it's a very small res. I'm aware it's a very small res. But it'll still work as a res. Just needs somewhere to hold a bit more of a volume of water, just cause, and it'll look cooler from the front, I think. This is an absolute tune, by the way. Just wanna point out this is a song. At least those parts are, yeah, true. I mean, a lot of it is. The other thing I actually kind of might need to do as well is I might need to buy some 45s because I didn't buy enough 90s. The 45s are available. The 90s aren't, so I might have to get some of them. I only have 3 90s. I counted wrong. I was initially going to do straight out of here, like straight out, and then have just a 90-degree bend. But this just works. It's easier than doing a really small 90-degree bend. I mean, that's going to be small enough. That's going to be a hard one. Oh yeah, same. No, I mean, you should see my file conventions. Like, this was a thing I did in uni, and I've continued to do it even though I know it's bad practice. I still do it. I will name something like version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, and then when I get towards the finish, I will call it, when I think it's done, I'll call it like final export. And then if it doesn't turn out to be the final export, I'll just call it then final 2, and then final, then final 3, final with amendments, final with blah, 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 and there'll be like a million finals. And then basically the way I usually end up finding the right file that I needed at a point, or find the one that it was actually the final file, is just look at the date. And I was like, okay, that was the last one I made, right? That's the final one. So don't do that, by the way, because it's not good. It's not good. And it's an interesting one. I was enjoying the song. Right. You have their, yeah. So I do that as well. My old colleague had a really good filing system. Like he had it like down to a T. Like he knew what he had to do for like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he knew what he needed to do with that sort of thing. Me, on the other hand, I was like, yeah, be right. I know which one's the final one. Sometimes I didn't, but it was fine. It worked, usually. Usually being the optimal word in that sentence, because it didn't always. Still trying to make sure. I don't know if that's far enough away, because those are going to be some close seals. And I can have a screw here and a screw here. That should hold it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9 maybe, and then I'll load it on there. You have to have like a surprisingly large amount of like screws when you do this. I know that sounds dumb, but you really do. Like, you'd be surprised at how many screws you need to make sure there's even pressure, like, all along them. So if you look at any of the ones that you find online, phone setup was on V5? Wait, your phone setup? How do you mean your phone setup? This one shows it. I'm gonna look on. Let's look on Watercool in the UK because they're awesome. I like Watercool in the UK. I just want to find a picture of a good distro plate. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I just want to find one that I can show you guys. There you go. That'll do. That'll do. So, yeah, like look at that. Like you can see how many screws there are just going around the edge of it just to keep it all sealed so that it doesn't leak. So like on this one little curved fitting alone, there is technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 screws just on that bit. There's a lot of fastening points that you got to do on these. It is kind of nuts. It is kind of nuts. Not gonna lie. Oh, that setup. Sorry. Yeah, for a minute I thought you meant your phone. Like your mobile phone. I was just like, wait, what? Right, sorry, I'm being an idiot. Yeah, just ignore me. I genuinely thought you were on about that kind of phone setup. I'm not gonna lie, I was very impressed. I was like, you do your own like mobile phone setup? Like when you do it, like do you get like the whole shebang to do the stuff? I'm like, dude, that's pretty cool. I think it's fine. Thought I heard a weird noise coming from downstairs. I think we're good. Be alright. If I suddenly disappear, then you know why. No, see, this is the thing. Like, I know there's like a decent amount that I need to do for this, but like some of this stuff, I don't necessarily know fully what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm learning a little bit on the fly. I know enough to design this, not all of it. Yeah. Also, fair enough if you use Apple phones for work. Yeah, I see why you don't necessarily use it. I've not been the biggest fan of Apple phones for a while now. I used to have one, but I just meh. You know, it wasn't what I was like. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I used it for long enough, and I realized it was just not what I wanted. Which I think is fine, right? I think that's fair enough. Give it a good try, and if it doesn't work for you, then But yeah, on that point though, I think I just want to make a little tester for this, just to see if it's going to work. And I can machine it as well, and I can buy the acrylic and get that working. You do actually see those. Yeah. I was wondering if you saw the Steam notifications. Just gonna do that. Either way. Let's make what I want to make. Let's make a block, a random block. I don't know how big it needs to be. Probably shouldn't just willy-nilly start making sketches. Let me do a thing real quick, because then this doesn't show you my name. Wait, I can still have this one. There we go. This guy, so you can see what I'm doing. What do I want? I want a deriv. I have to save it first. Come on, man. Pump test. I want. Where is it? It's in here. Is this one pump and housing? How did I do that last time then? Because it's here. You are definitely a pump and housing V1. So why isn't it letting me bring it in now? Because it should do, right? What did it even say then? I was kind of not reading it. I did the bad thing and just missed and ignored a notification. Pump and housing, select. Please do a design that meets these criteria. Why? I did it last time. Did I just copy it across? Did I genuinely do that? I guess I must have done. Oh boy, okay. I don't know why I would have deleted it though. Pump and housing. Oh, that's how I did it. That's how I did it. Insert the current design. Proceed. There we go. That's how I did it. Right, we're good. Did. Right, that can all. Ew, why is that can all go? Don't want it. Ooh, what the heck? No, they can all go. I just want this. So you are all I want. Right, now I can go back to where we were. God damn it. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I swear to God I know what I'm doing. No, let's do this. Let's do this 15. Oh, no, not 15. 90 by 10. Also, what's wrong with having Steam notifications on for when people start playing games? I feel like there's no problem here. I like to see when people are playing games. Can you not please, like, just, there we go. Right. My God, that's not annoying at all. Probably also do a thing where I get the middle. There we go. Just for now anyway. Oh my God, that is difficult to see. It is there, I promise. Can you guys see that dot? Middle-ish. Middle-ish. This doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, it didn't, like, nothing needed to be perfect about it, but let's make it 10 mil above. And then rotate it like that, because it looks cooler when it's not mounted straight. I guess there's too many friends on. Alright, okay. Boasting about having too many friends. Wow. But fair enough. No, I get it. Like I say, I mean, I don't always get them. I kind of don't. The dot I was looking at. So the dot in the middle here, this. I was trying to see that. There was a point where they crossed and it was very difficult to see. Right in amongst there. I don't know if it was just me. I also don't know why I have this on bright mode. Let me put it on dark mode, because dark mode is much nicer on the eyes. There we go. It's so much easier when you try and do stuff, especially on a big screen like this in a darker room. It's just easier, isn't it? What else do I need to do? I need to insert some fittings. I need the fittings. I need standard fittings. Where are they? Fittings. I just want this guy, please. I want the whole standard. I want the whole shebang. I want all here. Not blind anymore. It is super bright though, right? It is like unnecessarily bright. Didn't do anything. Yeah, that. Give me. Oh. Oh, yeah. That felt horrible. Ooh. Oh, I caught a nerve in my funny bone, like on my elbow. Oh, that shot right up my hand. Ew. Oh, my arm still feels weird. Oh, I just proper caught a nerve. And now I'm spilling water all down my front. Stream's descending into madness. What is happening? Ugh. Get the water off my face. And just off me. Oh, my elbow still feels weird. Ugh, stop. That feeling is awful. Ugh. You guys do that? Have you ever done that? Like when you catch a nerve? Oh, it's grim. I hate it so much. I never wish that on anybody. It's ugh. Oh, it's made me feel uncomfortable. It's made me feel icky. Wait, why? What? What in the world? Why is that down there now? You strange thing. There we go. Oh my god, what the heck? Don't do that. Delete this one. There we go. I know it's just water, but it's more my arm. It's more my arm that's messing me up. My elbow. It feels horrible. Also, I'm curious to know what the delay, like how far is the delay? I'm curious, right? Tell me about the delay when you get the notification, like me talking about the delay. I'm just curious. I kind of want to time it. This also seems excessively small for what I wanted to do, but it's fine. Another one of you. Now? Wow, okay, so it was almost a minute. That's interesting. I say almost a minute. I don't know if it was a minute. It just changed from... It was... Let's put it this way. It was at least 30 seconds. Ugh. Hand genuinely feels grim. Arm even. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. I've created this there. Why does it keep doing that? No, fine, okay, look, screw it. It is a long delay, and it never, I swear it never used to be that long. Like it never felt like it was that long. No, what are you doing? No. No, back. Back. Yeah. Capture positions. Now I want to see you. I'm just going to make a new one because they're in position now. And I want to make... an 8mm hole there. Sorry, that is not 8mm. Oh no, that is. Yeah, that's fine. This needs to be projected as well. Preparation haven't made it even worse. Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh, I just accidentally paused the stream. Wait. I've just refreshed. I don't know if it's made it better or not. Maybe it has. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. We can manage. We can manage. We'll be alright. We'll be okay. I might actually go get the pump so I can measure it. 2 seconds. Actually, measuring the thing in your hand might be more sensible. Although, I don't know where my verniers are. Underneath the toilet roll. Well, no, not toilet roll. Kitchen roll. Kitchen roll. Let's get on it. Let's do it. So how big is this? 20 and 29, so 30. There we go. It's just a little pump. It's a tiny one. It's a little baby DCLT. It's very cute. And not particularly powerful, but it's more than powerful enough to deal with the loop that it's got to deal with. Should be anyway, hopefully. Right. And also, when you said you thought you knew what I was doing, what did you think I was doing? I'm curious. So it spins. Where did we think it was this way, wasn't it? So do another 10mm. Have it like there? No, that's... This is where this becomes tricky for this little pump because it is so small. Unless I do it this way around, let's do that because then this is on the right side. It should still be okay. Not sure why you wrote it. Fair enough. You're all good. I'll let you off, I suppose. I'll let you off. And those guys off because I don't really need them. Actually, you know what? I do kind of need it. Let's do that. I can still just do this, and I'll make it smaller in a minute. It'll work. Trust me, it'll work. It'll work. I'm sure it will. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. So there's that. There we go. That's that one. And there. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go check. That's the second time I've heard like a random noise now. I'm just gonna go make sure A, the cat isn't tearing something up, and B, like, that hopefully stuff isn't just randomly happening in my house. I'll be 2 seconds. I do apologize. Sorry, guys. Everything is okay. It's not Jeffrey the House Ghost. We're good. We're good. I'm assuming you could hear me on that scene. Hopefully you could. Hello. But yeah, no, it was not Jeffrey. It was not. We're not haunted. It's okay. For now, anyway. Right. It's a thing. It's a tester. It should do what I want it to do. There's actually also a lot of wasted acrylic. You know what I might do? Can I not move this? You could? Okay, good. Why wouldn't it? Oh, it's because it's being a pain in the butt. I'm with you now. Oh, I don't want the whole thing. I just want that edge. Ah! It's fine. Let's do that. Although that might still not be. No, that should be enough. That's fine. After doing all what I just said I was going to do with this, I'm actually going to... there we go. I'm going to move this over here so it just goes in and out like that. I want it to be a little V shape because it would just be easier. And less acrylic as well is the main thing. Really? Of course, they're projected, don't they? Wow. You want to time me? You want to be that kind of controlling and make sure I'm that like on time? I mean, fair enough, but still. Wait, what? Oh God, yeah, of course, because I moved it afterwards. Ugh. Go. There we go. No! Oh my God! You get back to where you should be. Right, stay. It's fine. It's fine. We can deal. 8. I mean, I could put a timer on it, but I also don't know how necessary to have it so that it runs exactly how it should. If that makes sense. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do, and that's not what I meant to do. Oh, now it appears. Fusion, you are a strange beast to catch. Yeah, I know. Oh, this could be tricky though. Look, not every time I say I'm going to be 5 seconds or 10, I'll be back in 10 is literal. All right. I'm sorry if I can't keep... I know. I also know you are joking. I know you are joking, but still. Wow. This is where I need to figure some stuff out because I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Well, that's a lie. No, I do. Or do I? Yes, I do, I think. I've got to remember how to do this. I was looking at this the other day. It's a way of designing and building distro plates. Basically, because you have it as two separate bits. So I could essentially... Wow, tell me something new. So rude. So rude to me. You guys are always so mean. Wow, he's not even paying attention. He's on Apex right now. And he expects me to take that? That's just rude. I see ya loading Apex up. Can't hide from me, boy. So what I actually need to do, I feel like, is this for this one. I actually I need to lift up the whole thing. So all of this. And then just engrave it and just carve into that. First of all. Oh, I hate it when it does this. There's teeny tiny little bits in there. No, change that. 0. No, we're not there yet. Give me a little tiny nugget. There we go. And also, Jeremy, you're all good, dude. You're all good. You know, I'm only pulling your leg. You're absolutely fine. I appreciate lurking. I appreciate you guys watching back. And of course, I appreciate liking and subscribing. Because that's the thing that I forget about for YouTube. It's the algorithm in it. 6. Right. Now for this one, I believe I just need this hole. Because this one's going to have the pump mounted all the way through. Oh, I don't. No, I need that all the way through. That's true. Then I also need this all the way through. But then this only so far in. Let's do that like 3, so let's do it halfway in. No, I don't. No, that's a lie. I don't need this. You stop. You stay where you are. So that's our outlet, which is fine. And then I need to extrude again. The other way. Yeah, I'm just going to do the whole block because it's easier than just to carve away from the whole block than make sure it's right. Every other little bit first, you know. -6. And on this one, I need... This is where I then need this one. I'm pretty sure. And this one a little bit, because... Oh, because... Where's that little tiny nugget? There it is. Doop. Also, does your account linking work? Has it indeed done what it needed to do? Or what it was supposed to do? Oh wait, no. How deep does this go? Because this needs to go over the top. Which it should technically do with that one. And I don't know if that's deep enough with this DC block. This is not particularly thick, but it's also not small. So it's 6. So I need one of these to be 8 mil. Well, not 8 mil, but like have a little bit of give. So like, I ideally just want to screw this on. So I might do this as 8 mil and have a bit of space. It should be okay. So this one can actually just be. That, isn't it? So let's make that 8. We should be good. So the only thing is now for this, these holes need to come straight up. Come out so I can actually thread into them. Oh, they did. But I just didn't go far enough. There we go. Technically, oh, that should be enough to test. That should work. Should. I did just need to figure out password since I don't have. Oh. Wait, you don't have Origin? Wait, so wait, didn't you say you wanted to unlink your Origin account? I thought you wanted to unlink Origin and then have it so that you could see Origin and then have that as a separate thing though, right? No, you wanted to log in through Steam to get rid of Origin. So don't you need Steam? Or am I being a dum-dum? Or am I missing something? I just want to make sure I want to make these look like acrylic because it's annoying me that they don't. I can't see through it. Plastic. Translucent, transparent, acrylic, clear. Doop. Doop. I feel like that should work. Should. Link, Origin to install, Origin, but indeed, wait, but that needed me to log into EA account in Apex. Oh, so it's Apex, so it's your Apex, your EA account password that you needed? I think. Right, so that's fine. Right, let's come back to design so I can see this properly. Oh, wrong one. Wrong sketch. Right, go away. Yeah, okay. Why wouldn't it offset all of it? Let's offset it by 1.5. No, 1.5. The same with you. 1.5. 5. I can use these as our sealy doodles. So this is fine. Although that's a very good point. Also, I realized when I extruded this, I've not actually gone far enough through, is it? Oh no, I can't lean my elbow. I actually can't lean on it now. It feels horrible. I don't know what I've done to it, but it genuinely feels bleh. Oh no. I also missed the little nugget. Get on there, you. There we go. Let me sit on that one. No, we're good on that one, are we? Yeah, it's still weird, dude. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what I've done to it. I'm pretty sure there was like a nerve I have done something to, and it is just not happy. Yeah, it's really not feeling great. I'm not gonna lie. This needs to go like around. Yeah, okay, I know what I need to do. Right. Sorry, I had to map that out in my head, like properly had to map that out then. So I need to get rid of this offset, that bit, all of that. I actually didn't need to get rid of those bits, but I've already done now, so it's fine. Bit and that bit. The tiny little nuggety bits are so weird. I never know quite why they're there, but they just appear. They're just happy to be there, you know? I should not have done it to those inside circles. Damn it! Oh, crap. There we go. Right. It's fine. I'm a professional. No, I'm not, because I still didn't go back far enough. There we go. Swear I know what I'm doing, guys. I swear I know what I'm doing. That bit can go there. So can that bit? Yeah, that bit can. And that bit, and that bit, and that bit. And that bit. Those bits. Pretty sure that bit can go. Actually, so can all of this. I mean, they won't do any harm, but like it gets so confusing when you have so many lines in a sketch. Like when it's just like a mass of just lines everywhere, it becomes super hard to try and see what's what. So now I have this though. I can neatly do that, which is what I wanted to do. Although I probably should round this off first. I'm going to round all these off. Yeah. That's smart. I want it to be like 1. Just so it's less aggressive. So I feel like that one can be a bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Come on. Right, so the reason that these are there is this is then, actually I can make this, let me do that with you so I know that's the middle. This is our seal, so this is going to go round the edge of each piece. Both of them on it, and then let's get rid of you. So this one needs to go in that position, that's fine. It needs to go in this way. 1.5, I believe. It's going to go in so far that way. And then the same on this one. So if we're using a 1 mil bit of thing, we don't want it to be 1 mil the whole way. We want it to be about 1 mil all the way around on there, but not 1 mil like too big, because it needs to obviously seal tight and stop water from going places we don't want it to go. Basically. But that should do it. Theoretically. But that weird bunny ear looking thing. Oh wait, no, it goofed. I say it goofed, I goofed. That doesn't need to be going all that way in. Crud, I need a solid bit there somehow. This hole should only be there for it to go into. Oh, how do I need to do that then? How have I messed that up? Why can my brain not comprehend this? This is easy. I should be able to do this. Unless do this and no, two, so it's 10 mil up. Then that then comes up by 2. So that's then solid. That only has a little ways to go in though, so that's not what we want entirely. Oh, I'm an idiot. Crud. There we go. This is where my brain starts to melt a wee bit. I feel like it shouldn't, but it's late, so my brain is just now reverting to its mushy form. Right. That's how it should be. But I don't know how well this is going to fill up to work. We'll try it. But worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and then I can just remake it. Also, what happened here? What happened there? There we go. Someone's also very strange. I'm very aware of that. It's quite a fun, bouncy song though, so I don't really mind. Turn that back on. There we go, that's why. No question. Oh, I don't understand what you're trying to do. For me, nothing's changed. It's a whole thing. I was trying to figure out the reason why this was being weird. So this needed to be solid, and this needed to have a tube going in through. This was letting in because basically the reason why I had to do that, the reason why I did what I did, is because basically the way this pump works is it draws water in through the middle, right? So it will pull water into that middle point, and then when it will force it out to the sides. So it pulls water in that center point and shoots it out to this edge. The way it works, it spins, it pushes the water outwards through centrifugal force. So it needs to pull it in from the middle, which is this bit here, and push it out on the side. So that's where it's pushing it out here. And basically, for it to only come in through the middle, it obviously only needs to have a hole directly on top of it in the middle. And before, this whole chunk here, this bit, was open, so water could just come in through there and it would trap and go all weird. Yeah, basically. Yeah. So there was a bit that was solid that shouldn't have been. No, there was a bit that wasn't solid that should have been. Sorry. That way around. I know the words. I know what I'm trying to say. I know the things and the stuff and such. Words are hard. It says it on the t-shirt, quite literally. Oh no, it doesn't. Speak fluent typo, sorry. Speak fluent typos on the t-shirt. I definitely didn't just goof my own phrase. Shush. How dare thee. But yeah, like I say, theoretically, this should now be a thing. It should work. You just now need to figure out how to machine said thing. This I need to change. These holes aren't big enough. They're too small. Oh no, I need to put the I need to put the screw holes in to fasten this boy down. And I'm definitely going to screw in from this side because I'm doing it through the really thick side. I don't know how big a screws I have. Sorry about that. I just whacked my microphone. That sounded horrible. Apologies on that front. I literally found some screws earlier on. Your messages are delayed by 10 seconds? Wow. How does that work? That's so weird. I wonder why that it's so heavily like client based. Well, not even client based, like instance based on YouTube. That's very strange. I'll tell you what we'll do. What we'll do is I'll do some I'll just do these M3. I've forgotten the dimensions of M3 because the brain is a mush tonight. I swear it's like Google is listening to me. I googled M3 dimension and it was just like, this is what you need? I'm pretty sure M3 is literally just 3 mil, but I don't know what it is without the thread, because I need to make sure I can bore in with the thread, if that makes sense. It's the thread. Oh no, I don't even need to do the thread, do I? I don't need to do the thread. What am I on about? Ignore me. I'm being an idiot. I'm being a big dumb. Right, put it there. Another one here. Now, I don't know if there's a rule of thumb for this. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know it. So we're just gonna wing it. We do always be listening. It feels like it, man. It genuinely feels like it sometimes. But sometimes it actually creeps me out when it's just like, hey, that thing you wanted to know about? Like, here you go. This is also filled for you, ready to go, sir. Oh, damn it. I didn't copy it. Also, actually, wait, can I do this? Can I do what I think I can do? Can I do it once it's extruded? This will make sense in a minute, I promise. Yeah, can I do it? I can. So I can do it with objects. Okay, here we go. So bodies. I want. God damn it. New body. There we go. Pattern. Long path. I want you to go along this path. Oh god. So it works, kind of. And a long path. I just need to get that right, the path right first. Pattern long path. Body U path. Oh no, it worked. Let's escape the gray and let the colors rain. Come on. No, oh my god, really? So how many do I want? What is happening? Oh my god, I broke it real bad. Body. You. Oh. You. Spacing. So I want. Why is it only doing it? Oh, I only selected part of the path. Why is this being so finicky? This is normally easy. Body, path. Right, you. And I want spacing. Sorry, what? Why is that one just skyrocketed off to the moon over there? Don't you just love it when this should work and something is just not? Oh wait, what now? Right. Getting distracted. I'm getting distracted by what? This thing generally is frustrating me, if that's what you mean. Right. I don't know how long this curve actually is. To and again, now look, it's just taking off. It's fine. It's also not doing it how I want it to do. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what? It might just genuinely be easier if I do it manually. I was trying to be clever. But it doesn't want to play ball. And right now, it's 10 o'clock at night. My CAD brain is not working. It's not a thing right now. So we're just going to deal with this. And see how we get on. And like I say, in answer to, to that question particularly, this is usually easy. It is. Which is even more frustrating that it's not working. And me saying it usually should be easy, because it genuinely should be. I've done that sort of, I've literally done that path command so many times. And Fusion's like, yeah, okay. But now, because camera is rolling and because stream do be happening, it's just deciding it is not going to work. So apologies anyone that may be watching this back and like physically cringing at how that was just not working for me. If you know why it wasn't, please do tell. I wish to make knowledge and I can do better in future. Like I say, this is very rough and ready. It's a test more than anything, just to see if this is actually going to work. So I'm not planning for perfection here. I'm not going for perfect spacing or perfect distancing. Right. This is literally copy and pasting at its finest here, guys. Copy and pasting at its finest. Fusion does have a Control-C, Control-V function, but it does not work as you think it might. I've been caught out by it once before. Do you know what? I'm going to make these even because it's going to annoy me. Get these to be about the same point. There we go. Now that to me feels like a lot of screws, and it probably is for this, but I'd rather go overkill than underkill because... Well, because... and it's not this one, it's this. This one I need. Oh my god, I am an idiot. Right. It's fine. I know it looks like they're disappearing, they're not. I mean, they are currently, but they won't be. Cut. And doop. There we go. And they actually need to go into this one a wee bit as well, so... That was a mistake. I need to undo exactly what I just did. They need to be going straight through into the other one as well. At least a little bit, because I forgot they need to screw in, not just be holes through one of them, because I'm a derp. Let's make these boys what was the bottom one? It was 6, wasn't it? So make them 3 mil longer. And then they can go like that. And then they will... Oh, they can be longer than that. Let's make them 5. Oh no. Mistake. Mistake. Big mistake. There we go. There we go. It combined them all into one big mass, and I don't want them to be one big mass. So there they go. So that's them and them. What I need to do, I'm going to do this one first. Combine. Let's keep the tools. All of them. Looks like it. Boop. Oh. My elbow is so crunchy right now. I don't like it. It's horrible. Ugh. Actually keep the tools. Ugh. Need to figure out what that is, because it's happened a few times, and I don't really know what it is that's causing it to happen. Like, I've trapped a nerve like 3 or 4 times now on that one bit, and it's just not good. Through holes. Chuck them all in there so they're easier to find. I can turn them all off in one go. But yeah, that's essentially it. Anything I need to do now is on this one. I need to add the threads. M3, there you go. See, look at that. Can I do them all at once? Because that would be really nice if I could. Why can't I? Hello? It's just not seeing that as a whole, apparently. This is very strange. Thread them all! Yes! There we go. And there we have it. For the most part. And this, obviously, I need to make it so that that's tapped and everything to the right size. That is not that. It needs to be pipe threads. Oh god, what's 1/4 inch? I think it's 13, right? I feel like that's right. Metric. No, pipe thread. Oh no, 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 you need to be modeled. I think that's right. There we go. Although that doesn't need to be threaded all the way down, actually. That only needs to go part way down. Full length, no. That looks so weird. Ah, they just like mulched in there a bit. There we go. 6.35 is quarter inch. And I may have done all of these threadings wrong. I'm so bad at converting inches to metric. I have no idea. I'm really bad at it. For these ones anyway, I might have done wrong. Maybe that's not it. Dim pipe threads. It has to be one of them. Oh my god, there it is. That's what I needed. I knew that it sounds dumb, but I remembered it from last time that there was an option to have like actual G quarter inch. And I knew it was there somewhere, but I assumed it wasn't this. There we go. So that's the actual threading that it should be. We got there. We got there. That means as well I need to change all of the fittings on these guys because they're not right. But now we know. Change that to what it should be. Quarter inch. And again. Quarter inch. No. Change to you, please. Change that to quarter inch. There we go. I'm a silly sausage, I swear, like things like that, just brain no decide to work and it just doesn't comprehend stuff too good. It's not always ideal, but it does happen. There we go, now they're in, and they should be a thing and they should work. Oh damn it, I need to do the holes for these. God damn it, I forgot about this. Because this has its own O-ring. Which is what, 2 mil. I don't want to squish it. Is that 2 mil? I can't tell if I'm just squashing it. Let's measure the inside of this. Can I measure the inside of that? 2.4. 1 inch 2.4. Yeah, okay, so that's okay. That does make sense. That does make sense. But I knew that like that there is an actual fitting size called G quarter inch, which is what I was trying to find for ages. And then it's just this, because that is it. Designation G 1/4 inch, like that. That's what it needed to be. Because I'm a goof. Right. How did I do this last time? I've forgotten how I did this. Capture position. It is fine and dandy. Ooh, things are freaking out a bit. I need a projection of you again. If you please. And offset you by 2.4, I guess. Actually, no, let's do 2.5. I can do that. And then offset that by 2.4. So that should be right then. That should be our seal. Pretty much. Or not. Alright, because then how big is that? 83.3. How big are you? $34. Interesting. Okay, so 33.3. Dupe and dupe. Now I've set you by 2.4. Right, there we go. That's that. I should be able to. That's you, isn't it? Yeah. Dig you in by like, how much is that digging in? 1.4. So do the other one by 1.2. Oop. Helps for has something to dig into, doesn't it? How deep are the screws on this? These are M3s. God, they're actually proper long. They might be too long. How big was the bit of material on the top? Was that the 8mm block? It was, wasn't it? Right row. How long are my screws? They are 9.9mm long. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, because then it's got to go through like a chunk of thing. Yeah, no, that's good. That is alright. That is fine. How thick is that? That's like 2.5. So if we go with these, if we bore straight down in like 6mm. Even more, 7, 8. We can go down for 8mm, that's fine. With you, that's where we get our -1.2. That should be good. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully. Let's add some more threads. I'm so reluctant for this because I'm really dreading doing anything to do with these. Because no, it should be on 3. I'm pretty sure. The only reason I'm so reluctant with this kind of stuff, like having this, because it doesn't look like it adds much extra. But believe me, it does. In terms of the actual manufacturing of this kind of thing, because there is two-sided machining involved with it. So like this one thing, so because of the way this is made, I have to cut these holes and this like indent here on one side of the material, flip it over and then do all of the stuff that's then down here. So like this, all of this little tiny bit and this like hole here. And then all of these other little diddy holes, right? So that all has to be done through, just through milling. And then the other one also has, that actually no, that just has single-sided. Oh, I can get away with doing that all as one. That one's fine, that one's easy. I can do that one all in one. Cause it's just that little thin gully with all of these holes and then these two channels. That one's easier. This one's much easier to do than this piece. This has like multiple different milling types and all sorts of stuff involved with it, which is just it's just horrible. I hate it. Because there's so many things that can go wrong with two-sided machining. There's a lot that can go wrong with it. But yeah. that should actually be a little tester when we can order some acrylic and get that machined. I don't know where I'm going to be able to machine it. I might have to machine it at work if they'll let me again very nicely, because they let me do my aluminium stuff. That was very kind of them. But acrylic isn't too bad actually. Again, if I use my own bits, it should be fine. Should be being the optimal word in that sentence. But yeah, I'm sure they won't mind. Hopefully they won't mind. Because my machine can do acrylic, but it can't do two-sided at the moment. Can't do two-sided machining. And that's just because of how quickly and hastily I set my machine up. It is not that accurate. It's perfectly fine. Like I say, not that accurate. It's perfectly fine if I'm doing single-sided machining. It's really accurate on that one axis. But if I flip anything over and try and keep it exactly where it should be, it's like tilted slightly. It's like at a weird angle. Like the frame is slightly twisted, I think. So as long as you machine just once, everything is perfectly straight as it should be, because it just machines straight to where it's wonky, if that makes sense. But as soon as you flip it over, it causes a lot of problems if it's not perfectly straight. And the one at work is, at least as far as I can tell, pretty damn straight. So I need to see if that one will work. Hopefully it will. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm not entirely sure, but there is only one way to find out, I guess, and that's just to try it. And I'm going to justify this as a research thing, because if it works, then we know the machine is going to work. And I should be able to kind of get it working. So the issue with two-sided is just it's much more complicated, because you have to have it perfectly lined up each time you machine it, and it has to be flipped perfectly and mirrored in how you set it up. So it's just a bit more complicated, because you have to machine both sides, and if you don't get them lined up perfectly square, obviously then everything is going to be wonky. And again, if your machine isn't perfectly aligned, like mine isn't, my personal one, yeah, it just won't do it. Unless you know how wonky it is and you can realign it and blah, blah. But it's just easier to do with it perfectly lined up. Like I say, my little mill is just not perfectly lined up by any stretch of imagination, so it's a bit broke, dude. Oh, believe me, the like machining acrylic is going to be so much quieter than machining aluminium. Like when I machined these, like I was surprised people weren't complaining more, because machining aluminium is super noisy, especially if you don't have like special bits and coolant and stuff, which we don't. I had a bit that would machine aluminium that I bought especially, and it did machine it fine, but like it was still very loud because there was no coolant or anything, and I had to dry mill it, which is not ideal for metal really. You can get away with it for aluminium because it's softer, but like harder metals you have to use coolant. Otherwise, A, you'll damage your bits and end up welding material to the tool itself, and B, you can just get things far too hot, burn out motors and stuff, so it's always fun. Why not set it up properly again? I could do, because I think I might do that, and I might do that as a tech stream in the future, because I want to upgrade my mill so it can machine metal, and it's gonna have a much more powerful motor and things like that on it, and just generally pad like the box that it's going into a bit better. And I'm not actually sure if it's going to fit in its little container that it's currently in with the upgraded motor, so I might have to scrap the case that it's in, figure out another way of soundproofing it a bit more. So I'll have to see how well that's going to work. It might not, spoilers, but we'll see. Yeah, could be an interesting one. I think what else we can do for tonight. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to set the milling pass up for this now, because I have the tools, and I can show you guys a bit about CNC machining as well. I'll do that. Let's set the easier one up first, because it's not a nightmare. It's not a total nightmare to do. Like I say, I have to do this process for this whole side piece here. So I've got to make sure it works first time, right? So we'll do it to all of this eventually. But this little guy is our first tester, and it looks like a bunny rabbit, so why not? But yeah, let's go to manufacture. Welcome to the world of CNCing. It is joyfully complicated at first glance. So if you have any questions, ask away, because it is horrendously complicated if you don't know anything about it at first glance. Like it's a lot. So I also need to figure out something. I need to find out if I can just buy a piece of acrylic that's the thickness I need. Because how thick is this claiming it is? This is going to 7mm, but it's got an offset. 6mm. Good old Amazon. I can buy it elsewhere, but Amazon arrives quicker. Oh god, it's in weird sizes though. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's go. I'll show you guys where I can sometimes buy it from. Is it sheet plastics? Yeah, it's these guys. So you can go material. I want where's clear? Clear acrylic. Thickness 6mm. And then do how big is this guy? 92 by 77. So if I got two pieces that were like 100 by 100 by 90, actually I may as well get 100 square. It's easier to set up. Where are we? 100. The reason I'm getting it bigger than I need to is because it's easier to fix down on the piece of material. Oh, that's... Wait, what? Really? 97p? What? I mean, yes. That's way cheaper than Amazon. Holy. Yeah, add to cart. There's a ridiculous packaging fee usually on it. Clear acrylic. The other piece was 10mm thick, right? I calculate it to be 10mm. How thick are you? Yes, 10mm. So 100. No. What the hell, man? Add to cart. I am buying that in a bit. You thought it was too expensive? Oh, dude, honestly, no, that's really cheap. Honestly, that is like absurdly cheap. So for those two bits of acrylic, it's like less than £2. Well, no, I say less than £2, just over £2, but the packaging on it is probably going to be more than that, like the postage and packaging. As I say, for acrylic, that's a very good value for money. It's very good value for money. See, that's where they get you. This is where they get you. Look, okay. So the acrylic was super cheap, right? £5 to 7 working days is £10 postage. Oh my god. Why is it so much money for postage? Oh my god. Wow. That's nuts. That's kind of nutty. Maybe I won't do that then. Maybe I won't buy that just now. I'm sure there's a website. I'm pretty sure that we ordered it for. Where did we order that from? There was I'm sure, wait, maybe it was here. Because we ordered some acrylic from somewhere for work that we used to make some some acrylic side panels for the CNC box, like that we have the mill at work in, so we could see into it and everything. And we ordered pieces that were huge. I'm talking like meter, like 2 meter by 2 meter pieces, and it was so cheap. Maybe we just bought it all from Sheet Plastics, and because it was like bits that were meters long, we're like, yeah, £10 postage is fine. But maybe it's because I'm looking at it now and it's like tiny little 10 centimeter square pieces. I'm like, no. I'll tell you what, let's see how much it would be to add like this in as well as a piece. That's what, 220 by what? 220 by 170. 220 by 170. Let's go back. 220 by 170. So clear acrylic again. Let's order a piece that is 6mm for that size. As I say, it was 220 by 1. No, we need to make it bigger. So 240 by 190. That's fine. I actually don't really care about any of that. I don't need any adhesives, any sticky stuffs, none of that. See, that again for 6mm thick is not bad actually. I'm curious to see if I add that to the cart. How much has that affected the price? I'm taking it away from Stream because it now has my address on it to calculate the shipping costs. Yeah, the shipping is exactly the same, so I may as well just order loads. I may as well order all the pieces that I think I'm going to need. Be done with it, right? Is that the smarter thing to do? I feel like it is. Because then I'm not paying loads of money for shipping. Or I just scrap that and just try and find a piece of acrylic somewhere else that I can just buy for not stupid money. Tell you what, I'm gonna do that as an option. We'll leave that for now. Anyway, I've digressed massively. We've gone on a huge tangent. I was going to show you guys how we do the machining stuff. I don't think I've shown you guys this yet. So yeah, this. The first thing you have to the first thing in this, you've got to basically tell it how big a space you're dealing with. And you can give it the actual size of your material or make it a little bit bigger. Or if I do fixed size box and just make it $100. Make that definitely not 80 because it's not that thick, is it? No, this is only. Wait, what? Okay, no, that is right. What the heck? Why was it like that? That was being really weird. There we go. Height is definitely not that. It is, what is this, 6? Yes, right. As buy more for future projects. Okay, yeah, it's just the thing, right? I'm looking at. I think Amazon might be better, just because that's just it's not going to be fun. I'm not about that, so that's fine. So this is technically also going to be upside down when I machine it. I just need to remember that. That is important. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So yeah, now the machine kind of knows the bigger bit of material. Then we just have to use all of these different settings all along here to do what I need it to do, which is always fun. But mostly what I'm actually going to do, I'm not going to bother doing an adaptive clear on this because I don't think it needs it, honestly. They're not that big of spaces. I might just cut straight into it and do a pocket clear. So it's one of these. Do I have any tools set up? None of these are the ones from work, are they? These are all my personal ones, which are tiny. Oh god, right. Let's use some of the sample tools. That's fine. They'll be good enough for this. I want one that is 8mm, please. That one do the job. Oh my god, this is gonna cut it so quickly. I might actually need some smaller tools for this. I've got a really nice tool that I bought especially for cutting metal and then ended up not using because it arrived too late. But it'll work for this. It's a much smaller one than this though, and it might take a lot longer, so I don't know if I'll use it or not for this. I know I have one of these at work. We have an 8mm tool. So that's fine. I'm just going to leave these speeds for the time being. I know what they should be for acrylic, but I'm not going to bother doing it for now. I want a selection for the pocket though, so let's do you in one pass. So the pocket clearing is basically going to look at this outline and then just cut anything that's inside it, essentially. It should do anyway. Traction height I always bring down because that should all be good. Tolerance is fine. Cutting radius is fine. Maximum roughing step down, I want to make it a little less than that. This is acrylic, I always do it like a mil. I can probably do it more than that, but 1 is fine. I don't want to leave any stock because I want it to go right to the edges. Let's see what we get. There we go. So it doesn't look like it's done anything, but it has. So those lines are basically it cutting and doing what it should do. Just cut that pocket out with that tooling, and that's going to take a grand time at its current speed. Bear in mind, which is wrong. 21 seconds. It won't take that long. It won't take that short a time. It'll probably take a lot longer than that. But that's pretty quick. So that's fine. And that's the first one done, essentially. One and done. Easy as, right? Easy peasy. There's more to do than that. There's much finer nuances. So like one of the stuff I was doing, like when it says roughing cut down, that's how far into the material it cuts each time. You can probably go a bit braver than that, but I always go a mil just to make sure for acrylic, because it's acrylic. I don't want to force it too hard to cut. And the radial stock is literally how far away it will bump out from this, because you could use this almost like what's called a roughing, and then use the smaller tool to go around the edges and finish it and make it all nice and purdy. But this is small enough to get away with just doing it, brute forcing it first time. Be fine. That's usually for stuff like smaller little delicate pieces that you would leave and then carve away. This also doesn't have, because of what it is, it doesn't have a what does it? I'm just being blind. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a load on it, which you'd usually leave as like half the diameter of the tool, but it's fine. It's just going to go in and cut. It'll be alright. It'll be a lot slower than this. I'll probably end up putting this at like I'll probably end up putting it at like 1200 speed. Let's see what it does if it's at 1200. For the one at work anyway. Yeah, it's still a minute, like just under a minute, so not a long cut. The rest of them are going to take a lot longer than that, though. Again, I could probably get away with the pocket clearing on this as well, actually. Tool. I'm going to want one of my little baby ones, though. I need actually one of my own small little ditty ones that are tiny, tiny tools. Might actually have to use this guy, 1 mil engraver. Which is Bubby. It's really small. It looks funny on there. You can just see a little thin bit. I mean, it kind of is tiny, really. I do that. Get retraction high, bring that down because it takes ages if you leave it too high. No stock leave. Maximum roughing on this because it's such a small tool. I'm going to take it down a bit and do 0.2 of a mil because it's still not going to take very long. Oh my god, wait, why, wait, what? 25 minutes? Why? $90 mil a minute? No, it can go faster than that. What the heck? That's why. Jesus, that's really slow. Why is it set to that? I'm sure I wouldn't have set it to that speed. Would I have? I don't think I would have. That's I suppose 150. 18 minutes. That's still a bit. That's slow, but that's fine. You're right. It'll be fine. There's part of me that wants to be lazy. I don't know if I have. Do I have a 3 mil drill? Or do I wait? Do I need a 3 mil drill? Yeah, I do, don't I? These how? Yeah, these are 3 mil in diameter, right? Yeah, 3 mil. I probably do have a 3 mil tool that I can use. Because with like this is one of the weird things, right? With a CNC machine, like you can't like. I wish I had a tool to hand that I could show you. Because you have special router like CNC bits that you can't drill. Like they're not designed to cut straight down like a normal drill. They're designed to cut on the side. So like they cut like material away as they move along it like that, rather than just straight down. So like it's yeah, you can't really use a router tool to cut straight down, and you can, but it's not advised. It's really not a good idea to do it. So I was gonna say I could just drill straight through there, but I don't think I have a 3 mil drill to do, because you can just use a drill pass, which literally just cuts straight down in. I can't remember where it is. I'm being an idiot. Oh, there you go, drill. It's right there. It's its own separate thing, drill. If I have a 3 mil drill, it'd be fine. Is there actually any drill bits? So that's the thing. So when it comes to actual like getting into the material first, it will kind of go like it will do. If you ever watch, you can choose a path when you set it to do. That's what the ramp is. There isn't a ramp pattern on this, but you can have it so that it'll do like a special path when it goes in, so it doesn't just plunge straight in. It'll either come in at an angle and slowly drop down so it kind of does go in a little bit, but it's on the side as it goes in. Or it'll spiral and go in like that and drill, so it's like it's still technically moving on the side as it goes in. So it doesn't just go plunge straight in and go like that. It usually does it at like either a sloped in down angle or a spiral. Those are the two most common ones. There we go. Let's bring that down again. Now for these, because I want to drill right the way through the holes, I want to make sure they go all the way through. I'm actually going to offset this a whisker so they go straight in. Because it doesn't matter if you drill into the bed a little bit. If you've got what's called a sacrifice board, usually underneath this material, it's there to be drilled into a little bit, so you can go straight through. That's fine. Again, when I actually come to do this properly, I'll set these up so it's on the right material. Because at the moment it thinks it's aluminium. It's not. I mean, if I had... So what I could do is if I had a bit that was smaller than these, if I had a drill that wasn't 3mm, or if I had a tool that wasn't... so the tool I used for this, like this tiny little path in here, right? I could use that to drill and it would go just around the edges and carve away at it. I could do that, but because it's a very small bit, it would just carve away in the edges and do it and take ages. Whereas if you drill, it just goes straight in and then out and straight in and then out and straight in and out. It's just quicker. So it's just one of those things. Like I say, that's done basically now. The last thing I want to do though is to do a path around the edge. Just cut it out entirely. For that, I'm just going to be lazy and use a little bit because it'll work. That's fine. That's fine. These 2D passes you can trick, so there is a 3D pass, and they're just I find they're just easier to do. If you trick it so it thinks it's a 2D pass, and you can just select multiple depths, and do that, and then just make the finishing step down, or the roughing step down actually just 1mm. And do what I want it to do, and then just say okay. This is how I usually do edges because I find it just easier to do, and then it'll cut around the edge for the last bit. There we go. So that theoretically is that piece made, right? That's it, done and designed. But this one is only actually machined as well. Sorry, machined and designed as well. But the second one, the second piece is going to be a little trickier than that because this one's only single-sided milling. The other one needs needs both sides doing. So it's going to be a bit trickier. So that's the easier one of the two to do. It's just how I choose to do it. And I could have made this one easier on myself as well and only needed 2 tool changes if I really wanted to, but 3 tool changes isn't bad really between it to do. Just have to manually take the bit out every time between different jobs. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's not the end of the world. I also forget that when it's not sent, it needs to be unsent, like off center for you guys to see it properly, because when I have it centered sometimes it's like obscured by bits like that. So it needs to be about there or there properly for you guys to have it centered. Excuse me. I'm also thinking of finishing at 11 o'clock. I feel like these tech streams, because they are a bit more intense for me thinking about them a lot of the time, I feel like I burn myself out a bit quicker. So if you guys are happy with finishing at 11, it makes them a little bit shorter. It makes them 3 hours long, but I feel like then towards the end, I'm not just an incoherent, blabbering idiot. Well, more of a blabbering idiot than I am. Yeah. And it also means that what I might do as well, it gives me a bit of a chance to catch up on some gaming afterwards. Brain needs to work more. What, your brain or my brain? Right. See what I mean? Like I was just looking at something then and got badly sidetracked. I was just staring off into the abyss, really not paying attention. All right, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Stop. 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 Right. The problem, I think part of the problem is I was doing this at work today as well for a project that again I can't tell you guys about because, well, because it's not a thing yet. But I'm doing concepts to try and make it a thing. But that's as far as I'm gonna go with that because I'm not allowed to tell you anymore. Trust me, it's cool. I will do those. I'll start by making the setup for this one because it needs its own separate thing because it's a different bit of material. Sometimes it just does this from previous. No. Fixed size box. The temple height is actually correct in this case, but 100 by 100. That's all good. It gets so confusing when you can see the previous one underneath it. So this is like I say, this is where I get these two really confused and it gets more complicated. DMs are open for sneak peeks. I'd love to be able to give you a sneak peek, but I don't know if I'm allowed. I don't know if it would be my job's worth to give you a sneak peek. Once I'm allowed to share, believe you me, I'm going to be sharing because this one is one that I'm going to be. If it works, again, it's one that will be very cool. We've got two ideas. One of them is a lot simpler than the other, but we want to do the complicated one. It's just time, because I really won't have long to do it in. So it just depends on what's going to be feasible in the time and what is gone for by said company. But yeah, if like I say, if we do the really cool one that we kind of want to do, it's going to be really cool. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Do I want to start doing this one? No, I might do this one off stream because it's gonna hurt my head a little bit to make sure it's all right. I'll do that though because it's there and ready to go. Then the setup is done. Yeah. One of the things I realized I didn't explain about this is why you have this in the middle. You can actually have this on the corners if you want to, or on the edge. I always have it in the middle because I find it easier to find the middle of a piece of material. You just get a ruler and just do it across the corners and you draw it, and then you've got your middle point and you can just find the middle with your tool, and it's just easier. But that's not always doable if you've got like a weird shaped piece or you've got like a special jig with it all in and it's all weird angles and stuff. But yeah, middle is just easier normally, and for this, because you're starting with a fresh bit of material, finding the middle is just super easy. But yeah. Yeah. Elden Ring PC. It is not an Elden Ring PC, no. I don't know anything about Elden Ring really to be able to do anything for it. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know anything about New World either. I knew very, very little I knew very little about New World before I started that, which was kind of crazy thinking about it, to be honest with you. I didn't really do a great deal of like research first. I did more research on that game to do the build than I did anything else before that. So yeah, it was a thing. It was quite the thing. Oh, I think I just hit a button on my keyboard. No, we're good. We're good. On my mouse even, sorry. Yeah, I've got, like I say, I've got a couple of things I want to do off stream tonight, and I need my brain time to kind of relax for a bit, as I've been doing. And like I say, I've been doing all of this kind of CAD work like non-stop for a lot of the day, so my brain is a little frazzled, I'm not gonna lie. You didn't buy New World in the end? I did buy New World in the end. I did. I bought New World and I played it for a grand total of about 4 hours. That is literally all the playtime. Wait, I can tell you how much playtime I have racked up in New World. Let me have a look. Let's find out. I quit Steam. No, I didn't. There it is. How much playtime do I have in New World? That's a lie. Beg your pardon. I have 6.3 hours. That's all I played of New World, which was a shame, really, because it had a lot of potential and it was really cool and it was a great thing to have as what it was. And the mod was super cool. I was really proud to work on that. Like, it was amazing to do. But yeah, the game just didn't grab my attention as much as I hoped it would, unfortunately. Like I say, which was a shame, because I kind of wanted it to be something really cool. But hey, like I say, this next one that we're doing is going to be pretty cool. Hopefully. Either way, like I say, either or of the options is still going to be really cool, but just one of them is fancier than the other. Let's put it that way. It's fancier than the other. God, was it that bad? I know the queues were long, but I didn't think it was that bad. Right. That good then. That good. One of the things as well, actually, I know this is changing the subject. One of the things I wanted to talk about on a tech stream at some point is the Stream Deck. Talk about it and other mini PCs and stuff. And I also is one of the ones, again, I don't know if I want to do it on stream or not. I didn't necessarily want to do Nemo 2.0 on stream, but I'm doing it on stream. Just thought I may as well. But I have another idea that I want to do, and I don't know if I want to do it at the same time as Nemo, or wait until Nemo is done and then do it. But that depends on how well we end up doing for this and a lot of other things. So I don't know. You know, on that front. But either way, we are approaching the end of said stream. We've got 2 minutes. So I guess I better do the YouTube goodbye and stuff and such, and we better say goodbye to your lovely lot. Because you guys are pretty cool. I like you guys. You're alright. You're not bad. Like I say, for anyone that's watching this in the future on playback, appreciate you all wholeheartedly for watching. Don't forget to like down below and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy. It means a lot, especially for little wee channels like myself. We're just starting out over here on the YouTubes, and either way, there might be content here in the future in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure. After doing this for about a month and a bit now over here, I'm not sure if I want to rejig the plan of action a little bit. I'll let you guys know about that on socials. Obviously, you can find those linked in the channel as well, actually. Come to think of it, if you do want to follow me on any of those, on Instagram, Twitterverse, and join the Discord. I can't remember, is the Discord linked? I don't think the Discord is linked. That's a lie. You can ignore that. I don't think Discord is on there. Where is it? It is not. No, but my Twitch is. That's the other one. That's the third link. That's the third link. It's my Twitch. Yeah, so like I say, if you did enjoy, you can find me on Twitch as well. But that is all gaming content at the moment, currently. It's all gaming content. So if you enjoyed that, you will hopefully enjoy this as well, and vice versa. It's good fun. We have a lot of fun over there. Play all the games and stuff. So a lot of Nintendo, a lot of Pokemon, all that kind of jazz, and Apex as well, and Destiny next week. Whether or not I do that on Tuesday or not remains to be seen. I'll think about it the rest of the week because I do desperately want to play Destiny 2 on launch day. I'll probably play it one way or another on launch day, but it depends if I do it on stream or not. Is the big question, because usually the queues are pretty atrocious and there's all sorts of stuff going on because a lot of people return for those. So we'll see how it goes. I should always put links in there. I should, and I will. Like I say, this is the thing. So I've got ideas. I'll talk about it in Discord rather than here now. I'll talk about it in Discord and get a general consensus of it. I know I put a tweet out about this a while ago, but we'll see. My camera is freaking out on the colors on that edge. What is that all about? What's this? What is going on here? Stop. That autofocus is struggling, man. What is it doing? Is it just generally a bit freaking out? It is kind of, isn't it? That's super strange. Has it been like that all night? I hope it hasn't. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. Stop. No, I need to stop. But guys, again, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all wholeheartedly. And like I say, wherever I see you again, whether it's in Discord, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Twitch, I don't know where it might be, but I look forward to it. You're a glorious human being. Remember that. You're the best you can possibly be. And it is what it is. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Anyway, guys, take care. I love your faces. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.